Hey, welcome to this episode of Our American Travel. I'm Al, and we're going to talk today about the 5 top things to do in Jonesboro, Arkansas. TripAdvisor ranks pretty much every city things to do. So we just picked the top 5 things that TripAdvisor said were the best, and we visited each one of them. I'm going to give you a little heads up on what to do when you're in Jonesboro.
And we're here today to tell you about Craighead Forest Park in Jonesboro, Arkansas. This is a gem of a park with a campground that has 41 sites. It's 692 acres on one side of a town that's about 70,000. So we're talking about a good-sized town, and it's just a beautiful, gorgeous park to come to walk around. There's so many amenities, I had to list them, and I've got to check them out. They've got 6 large pavilions, 11 small pavilions, basketball, bike and running trails, bird watching, camping, disc golf, fishing, horseshoes, playgrounds, softball, and volleyball. And you're gonna like it. So this is one of the fishing lakes. This is the family fishing lake, and I did read on youth fishing lake, sorry, where they're having like a fishing derby, but I read that the lakes are stocked with brim, crappie. What was the other? Crappie. What was the other one? Bass. Trout in the winter, tilapia in the summer, and this one is stocked more often. My husband said he had heard that the rest of the lake isn't stocked very well, but this one they said is stocked more often.
Here she goes, checking out the playground. She's pretty serious about her playgrounds. She spends a lot of time in swings and slides, climbing on rock walls.
I need to ride the horse there, okay?
And then she likes these, she's gonna run, so I can't keep up with her. In my advanced age. They're buffalo. This is Fort Rotary.
These go far.
Well, that's because some people weigh more than little bitty kids.
Yes, we did learn yesterday in my science class that force equals mass times acceleration. The greater the mass, whatever. That doesn't fit the situation. All right.
There's lots of acceleration going on, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, big mass.
Big mass.
ready to go to the ASU Museum. And Centennial Bank Stadium. We got some special things to show if I can keep this building from collapsing in an earthquake.
I don't know. See, you don't really know this, but we sat real close to one of the most major earthquake faults in the world, I guess. It's called the New Madrid Earthquake. So back in 1811, 1812, there was a major earthquake in this area. Created some lakes and some other things. You know, the fear has been for a long, long time that there'd be another one. So here's the building coming along. Yeah, this looks like the Leaning Tower of Pisa already. And I'm not sure the engineering behind this is really going to work. But here we go. I guess we're going to punch the button over here and we're going to get an earthquake.
Yep.
We'll be here a while.
You're so strong, you just set it off. This is our trading post. We're going to find out what happened to Al and the Wheel of Fate.
This is a bad sign. I did this twice.
Oh,
and I got the same thing twice.
Oh, that's bad. Well, at least we got shelter for the night.
I can swim. They have a bunch of players, see Texas, Missouri.
Yeah.
So there's probably a bunch of potential recruits into the stadium. Okay. So, great thing.
Yeah, but look at the bowl games. 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19.
Yeah, I went to a bunch of bowl games in a row, but the problem is it don't say 2021, 22.
Yeah, it's COVID. COVID affected the team.
Yeah, I guess about that time, about COVID, we didn't handle that and the whole transfer portal and all that kind of stuff going on. But anyway, started back in 2011 even, if you go over to the left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 bowl games in a row. I'm to either play basketball over here or football over here. Can stay at the Embassy Suites there, and I'm sure the team may even stay there the night before the games, but just for the visitors here. I think these are the athletic administration offices down here. It used to be the dressing room, and so this is it. This is where all the magic happens. Got to play here a couple of years, long time ago, when I was a college student. So you can see it. Pretty cool place. And Centennial Bank Stadium. Can't really see them. They're not running right now, but there's waterfalls just to the right of that Centennial Bank Stadium placard, and then another waterfall on the other side of the stadium. So this was known. It says pavilion on it, and it was known as and this is the football stadium. Have a little fishing pond lake over here. And this was known as the new pavilion when we were in school, which was 35 years ago.
Hey, I know.
I mean, 5 years ago. And across the way over here, I'm going to kind of go, and you can see across the little lake, little pond. That's now known as the Alumni Center It used to be location of the old pavilion, which was about half the size of this one, almost like a old rundown shack, and it was thus the old pavilion. And so students reserve this, and they have not much.
So what momentous event happened here?
I don't really remember.
Yes,
Why don't you
do.
explain it, since you know?
You know. Okay, so this is where Al and we'd actually met briefly, like a 3-second encounter, but we actually met, and then at the new pavilion at a
Oddly enough, we just told you about football recruiting.
Yeah, it was a football recruiting.
Happened to be at a football recruiting,
yeah.
so we had some recruits there, and her sorority got invited because one of her sorority mates was involved with the sports information office.
And we met, and he asked to take me home, and we started dating, and there's a lot of history after that. Pretty boring, but anyway, the sun is really bright.
So again, there's the Embassy Suites, there's the football practice field. You can see the tower there.
Did you turn the camera? Did you take a picture?
I didn't take the picture, but it took a video of us. I wonder if we can kind of show anything inside here. You know,
It's exactly the same.
I think for about 35 years, nothing's changed. Or how many years it's been? I think for her 5, for me 35. Hey, thanks for joining us on this episode of Our American Travel, where we talk to you about the top 5 things to do in Jonesboro according to TripAdvisor. A lot of great things, a lot of great memories. My wife and I met here, and so it was kind of a great way to stroll back. Went to Arkansas State, where we went to college. Went to the museum, went to the football stadium where I played football a long time ago. So it was great to stroll back through some of those times. We're excited. It's in the winter right now. So in the next 2 or 3 weeks, we hope to get out there camping. We hope to see some of you out there. So happy camping. Remember, it's all about the journey.